Okay, this is a concept that we need to remember, and that is that weight, uh, at the end of the day, it's a kind of force. Why is that? Well, let's remember that force is equal to mass. That's an intrinsic characteristic, and acceleration. That's actually how fast the velocity is changing. So whenever we have these elements, we're gonna have a force. Thing is that what happens with the acceleration is the gravity. Well, then the force is known as weight. So let's not mix the concept weight then mass. Okay, let's not confuse with them. Okay, so the weight you compute it by multiplying the mass times the gravity. So thing is that the gravity is not always constant. It's not the same gravity here than it is, I don't know, in the moon or Mars or many other places. So it's gonna change all over the way. Thus, is not, I should underline this, it's not an intrinsic property of an object. Okay? Now, let's talk about two different concepts that we're gonna start like talking about. So, let's say you walk and start like going to a scale, and you're like very worried because you're like too fat, and there you are, and this is like the space for the feet, and so on. Okay? So, the number this little scale reports over here, it's apparent weight. Okay, it depends on the gravity and that you're like experiencing on that time. You're not gonna experience the same apparent weight right here than in the moon or on Mars. The other concept that I need you to know is weightlessness. So this thing is when there is no balance there's no balance force uh, to balance your weight. As in free fall, so your apparent weight is gonna be zero. This condition is just like experienced by astronauts that are in the space because actually there's no gravity out there, so they suffer from this concept.